TSTV Sports postgame report here. Joseph Duffey here with Grabiel Silva. The Longhorns victorious 3-2 in what was an intense game. Grabiel.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. Another big game, big atmosphere, thousands of fans here. I don't know what the official number was. You were telling me in the back it was 10,000, so it's a lot more than about 7,000 than what it was yesterday. I'm sure the rain deterred some people last night, but it brought a lot more people today. So big atmosphere, big crowd. You could feel the crowd's energy throughout the game, especially while I was filming these highlights, trying to get some good shots. But you just feel like every big pitch, every big moment, like there was like a different buzz in the air for this game.
Talk about that different buzz, Grabiel. Michael Early, and then a former Texas Longhorn that you saw from your perspective even low on the field. It got a little contentious a little bit.
Yeah, Joe, that's right. Texas Tech transfer Gavin Cash transferred to A&M, and you know, before he went to Texas Tech, he was at Texas, and obviously he transferred out. So there's probably a little bit of bad blood there between Cash and the Longhorns. But you know, we don't know what kind of happened on the field. Some reports were that Will Gasparino was kind of chirping a little bit at the A&M dugout, but obviously we couldn't hear any of that, so we don't want to speculate on what happened on the field. But we saw the tension start to rise, especially there late in the game, especially in a close ball game. It was either 2-1 or 3-1. You know, the game was getting towards its final legs, and you know, emotions boiled over, and it happened to happen today on Saturday.
You talk about this Texas Longhorns team, this brilliant team. You cannot go without the pitching conversation. Max Weiner, the pitching coach, of course, came along with Jim Schlossnagle to the Texas Longhorns. Luke Harrison, the starter today, 6 innings pitched, was brilliant yet again.
Yeah, Joe, that's right. At the beginning of the game, Luke Harrison struggled. He gave up 1 run in the first after Terrence Keel doubled, and then he was later driven in by Hensler, the third batter of the game. So the Longhorns were quickly already down 1-0 before they even had a chance to step up to the plate. So it was big for Harrison to be able to bounce back. He went 6 innings, only gave up 4 hits, and struck out 6, which is pretty big, especially when how explosive this A&M offense has been after they went to Arkansas and went to Tennessee. They've only scored 3 runs combined in Friday and Saturday's game, so you can already see the impact that Coach Max Weiner has had on this pitching staff.
Yeah, excellent again. Dylan Volantis coming in, shutting the door yet again, getting the last 2 outs for the Longhorns in the 9th inning. Let's talk about this offense again. A lot of unsung heroes we've seen across the entire year. Last night it was Tommy Farmer, and of course Duplantier scoring the first run for Texas last game. But you look at tonight's game, Ethan Mendoza scored all of the runs for the Longhorns. 3 for 4 today, a triple shy of the cycle.
Yeah, Joe, that's right. Ethan Mendoza has been battling, I believe it's a shoulder injury, I think it is, or something with his arms. So all he could do is DH right now, and yet he's still finding a way to try and contribute to this team. We saw it with his big home run into the Yeti yard. We saw it with his double that extended the Texas lead to 3-1. So 3 RBIs on the day for Ethan Mendoza. We also saw Jalen Flores take advantage of a bad throw from the catcher Bear Harrison, and he was able to make his way to home plate and score. So the Longhorns took advantage of the Aggie mistakes. They took advantage of the mistakes that Lampkin had on the mound, and they were able to take advantage of that and score those 3 runs, and that turned out to be exactly what they needed to come out with the win today.
Yeah, and clinching the series and the 2024 and 25 Cotton Holdings Lone Star Trophy for the Texas Longhorns Athletic Department, the first that has been instituted in the rivalry's resurgence. Of course, they have a game tomorrow, and that should be an important game, at least for the rivalry's sake, but the series is already won. What do you see from the Longhorns tomorrow?
Yeah, Joe, tomorrow looks like the Longhorns are going to be going with pitcher Jason Flores. He's had to move into the Sunday starter role because of the injury to Jared Spencer earlier this week that we found out about, and Ruger Riojas had to move from Sunday to Friday. So Jason Flores is sliding into that Sunday spot. He has started a couple games on a Tuesday, so we'll see how he kind of adapts to a Sunday start. But the good thing for him is that he doesn't have to have the pressure of having to win this game since the Longhorns already won the series. They're just going for the sweep. A sweep would be nice, but he doesn't have to stress about, this is for the series. They're going for the sweep. Like some people were asking in the post-game presser that, the Longhorns can try to get greedy in Game 3. So we'll see what the Longhorns can do with Jason Flores on the mound and as they're looking for the sweep.
We were talking about the emotions also. Jim Schlossnagle mentioned that he felt a little bit more relieved today, Grabiel. because last night was the first time going against his former team that he controversially left for Austin, Texas, but he felt a little bit more normal today. Has one more game that he has to face the Aggies in. That's tomorrow, Game 3 of this series. On Tuesday, the Longhorns will play Prairie View A&M, and of course after that, another big series against the Arkansas Razorbacks in Fayetteville. Currently, the Longhorns are 18-2, looking to go 19-2 tomorrow. For Grabiel, Silva, and for the last time, Joseph Duffey, this is TSTV Sports Post-Game Report.